Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where Castile just declared war on us, and this could be theoretically problematic. If we take a look at what they've got, they have a lot more than what we have. No doubt about that. They are more powerful objectively. They also have 80 transport ships. However, Castile themselves only has 14. Portugal only has 27. Caribas has 14. Portuguese Brazil has 11. New Granada has 8. And Rio de Prata has 6. So that's interesting. My question is, can they get their forces to us in sufficient concentration? And the answer to that is a definite maybe. We'll find out. For now, we need to get these guys' morale back up. We're at 93 prestige right now, which is giving us a good amount of power projection here, but more specifically, it's that morale of armies plus 9.3%. The big thing that we have to deal with is the fact that Castile, at least, is Miltech 12, as is Portugal directly. Some of these guys down here may or may not be Miltech 12. I think a lot of these are Miltech 11, which is equal with us right now. But the main nations are Miltech 12. And that means that they have an advantage over us in military tactics, as well as supply limit, but supply limit isn't that big of a deal. So we need to make our way down here and see what they've got. We see 25k right off the bat. Okay, they're spreading out a little bit here. I'm looking at supply limits right now, and I'm thinking about where we want to sit to try to take advantage of this. So these guys are not grouped together, right? And the question is, can we fight them separately? I don't really want to fight this stack. But we need to fight something. Let's head down over here. Castile would get the crossing penalty here. This will be in jungle terrain. These guys are going to be at least 2 provinces away to reinforce. We're not quite full up on morale. This battle will begin on 8 September. Do we want to commit to this? They've got a lot more hang on, they have no front line. This is 3 infantry, 4 cavalry, 13 artillery. They have no front line. We definitely commit to this. They don't want this battle, and I don't blame them. I'm going to let them lock in here, and we're going to head here. Now, we see Rio de Prata and Portuguese Brazil back behind them. But we're going to fight up over here. Again, they have no front line here. There are more forces on their way in. Man, that's close. That is really close. But with these reinforcements, we're going to have to retreat. Okay, so that is understood. We were incredibly close to being able to take that battle. So, what are we going to do about it? First things first, we're going to sell titles. And yes, that's going to give us some Crownland issues, which is not necessarily ideal, but it's understood. We just have to deal with it. We're going to merc up here, and this is 505 gold for these guys at this point. I think, honestly, only the 1 unit of mercs is needed here, though. This is going to be 26 on its own. So that seems reasonably fine. So we're going to back off here, and we're going to work on reinforcing these guys and getting these mercs having their morale up. So obviously we're going to go into debt from this, right? That is obviously going to be the case. But let's bring these guys down. And we need to start giving battle down over this way. So we need to start trying to carve some of these up. These guys are heading in here right now. If we were to attack here, that would be ideal, but I don't think we should do that at this time. Yeah, I'm not surprised that we lost that. Not surprised in the slightest. So we're going to come down over this way, and I want to let these guys lock into walking this direction. They're now locked. We're going to go in here. When is this battle going to be? 2 February, after the month tick. So we're going to get a morale bump on both of these armies, and these guys are locked into going out this direction. Okay, so that is very good. So we win this battle. Keep in mind, the war goal here is here. So we have the war goal under our control. I do see these guys on their way in. We need to kick these lads out of here. So, if we were to come in here, this wouldn't necessarily be great. If we were to come in here, we should be considered the defender. I'm just wondering about their overall combat width here. I kind of want to hit here first. Okay, so these guys are going to reinforce. That was obvious. But do they even have enough to win that? Barely. So we're going to retreat up to here. That's okay. I don't actually mind that. That will give us some time for them to lose forces here. I see these guys up this way. Sure. Okay, we reduced corruption. That's nice. And we can set an agenda, which we should do. A conversion? Okay, sure. So these guys are going to arrive on 23 May. So we don't want to contest this landing. I'm going to move us... I'm actually going to keep us here. Okay, so this battle would be on 30 May. I want to tick it. There we go. 1 June. After the reinforcement tick. So we're going to fight these guys here. That military tactics is rough. But we win that battle. So that is good. Now we're going to come down this direction. Apparently they're only retreating to here. This could be a stack wipe. And it was a stack wipe. Wonderful. So now we're going to come down this way. Now, I know about these guys up here. For the time being, it is what it is. Okay, so we're going to group up here. And the question is, which of these do we want to go after? We would be considered the defender if we fight here. We're going to have to fight all of these units no matter what, I think. I'm just thinking about how we might want to carve this up. And I think the answer here is this is not the finest time to do this. Let's hold still for now. And let's see what they do. Okay. I don't love this battle here. This is Rio de Prata. There's a couple of Portuguese and Castilian forces here. So the primary force here is Portuguese. Okay, where are these guys going? Is Portugal in another war? No. I have no idea where these guys are going. But you know what? I'll allow it. So that seems fine for now. I don't love this battle. The question is, should we merc up again? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to take 5 loans here, and we're going to merc up again here, because I feel like we need more forces. So we're going to get the Grand Company, and we're going to do that right here. So that's going to be fielded very shortly, but we need to get a morale bump for that. So let's give it a month tick. There we go. And now I kind of want to head out over here and fight these guys. Force them to abandon this siege is the idea. So when is this battle going to happen? 11 October. I actually want this to happen after the next month tick. I want more time for this to go. Okay, so we're going to do something like that. These mercenaries are going to recover a good chunk of their morale here, 26.8%. And let's see how this goes with the additional numbers. They are running, actually. They don't want this. Beautiful. That's really, really good. So they retreated here. Next up, we would fight these on 28 November. I'm going to give it after the month tick, and we're going to come in and fight their main force here. Okay, so our forces have arrived. They retreated from that. Beautiful. We're going to split up slightly and start taking back all of this territory. Now, we did not by any means decisively defeat them there. So that's understood. And this is our actual army here. Okay, we are very low on manpower. That's certainly noted. Enemy invasion imminent. What is this? Up here? I don't see an invasion up here. Okay, yeah, there doesn't seem to be one. So that is reasonably fine. I'm going to make this a full core. And we're going to be taking back all of this territory for right now. Now, our regular army is definitely weak. at this moment. And we are going to head around. Okay, I guess we have to path around like that. That's fine. So these guys are going to position in Mosquito for now. Cool. So we're at 8% war score right now. And the question is, what do we need to get these two provinces? So we're going to walk around over this way. We've still got ticking on our side. We're going to need at least 10% war score to make demands, so that is understood. We're going to grab these back, and I want to send this force to help out down here. Okay, and then these guys are going to go grab Nicaragua. Okay, so we've kicked them out of here for now. The question is, when are they going to be back? And the answer is, they definitely will be back, but we don't know when. So that's understood. This invasion keeps popping up here, but I don't think there's actually an invasion up here. So that is certainly noted. And we've got these under our control now. So at this point, they have 33 reasons not to accept this. So I'm going to move these guys back somewhere where they can't be immediately landed on. And I'm wondering about supply limits out here. So 26, huh? I wouldn't mind rolling up a leader here, actually. That's good maneuver. So that means that we can sit here without taking attrition. And then these guys can sit here, and then these guys, in theory, can sit here without taking attrition. So that'll be the idea for now. Where is this invasion? Ah, this is an actual invasion up here. Okay. Noted. I'm going to send this force up. I do think that I want to recruit a general for them. Okay, that'll be fine. So I'm going to send that force up. These guys are going to remain down here for the time being. Okay. So innovativeness and New Granada's opinion would go down, or prestige. We're going to take the innovativeness right now. We're very close to capped on prestige. So they landed here for sure. Ooh, a base tax production or manpower. We're going to take a base production. They landed up here, and that is absolutely understood. Local autonomy. Actually, we can afford to lose the loyalty here. Cool. So we're at 14% war score right now with them controlling this. Now, they have no leadership here. I'm wondering what they're at right now for their manpower. They shouldn't be in another war, I don't think. No, they're not. But they're at 26k for manpower. Okay. They're gonna come back. They're not in another war. They have to come back. These guys wandered off this direction, which is fine. Lose 40 ducats and 2 war exhaustion, or gain 1,000 manpower. We're going to take the 1,000 manpower 100%. We need that manpower badly. And here we're going to spend ducats for military power. Okay, so we're going to grab this, and we see them coming back this way. They could be going for the war goal here. We'll keep an eye on that. Yeah, it looks like they are. And there's apparently an invasion imminent up here. I don't think that's... Actually, it was true. We won that battle, no problem. And we're going to gain another 1,000 manpower here. That's very nice. So now we want to come down and deal with these guys, right? Checking in down here, nothing really going on. We took another loan. Not much we can do about it. We're going to go into debt. Period. End of story. But at this point, we have 17% war score. They're not willing to white peace yet. So we need more war score for that. These guys are heading up this way. We'll see if we can cut them off up here. We just lost our explorer. Okay, that's expected. I'm not too concerned about that. And we had a revolt down here. That's noted. Okay, I want to catch these guys up here if we can. I'd love to fight this battle up here. Okay, so that's fighting Portugal there. And we did not quite stack wipe them, but we're able to catch Castile up here. Do it. That's going to net us a little bit of war score. Now we're going to come down and... Oh, we don't have military access through these anymore? Okay. We're going to have to ask for military access over here. They will actually grant it, which is nice of them. And now we're going to walk down here. Okay, so we're at 21 war score at this point. We have 14 reasons not to accept this. 17 of those are length of war. How many reasons not to accept this? 17. Amazing. Okay, so as long as we just hold here, then this is theoretically a viable option. So our fort should recap this for us. Yeah, that is already happening. And I want to come down and eliminate these separatists. That is mission number 1. Peasants are getting uppity, and we're going to lose some admin power, I guess. Okay, we're taking more loans, and this is all fully expected at this point. Okay, so we're going to sit up over here. And we're recovering our main army, keep in mind, at a rate of about 345 manpower per month. So we're at 23 war score now. And they have 10 reasons to not accept this. Okay. Now, if we wanted to toss in some fancy things like war reparations and some gold, then that would be great. This is the most we could get. That's 68 reasons not to accept that, and I don't expect that we're going to get that anytime soon. So, let's see how this is going. Keep in mind, we have ticking. We can get 8.2 more from ticking. So we took a loan again. This is very expected. We're losing like 54 ducats per month right now. It's really not great. We probably have access to another trade node now, don't we? We do. So we would like to head up here and transfer trade power down to our main Mexico trade node. Okay, so that sounds good for now. Hero Twins gaining us a free stability. That's nice. And our war exhaustion isn't too bad right now. Why have they not come back? They are not in another war. They've got plenty of troops. We kicked them out once. I'm shocked that they haven't returned. I have no explanation for that behavior. But whatever. I'm going to accept it. I'm okay with that. Absolutely, I'm okay with them not coming back. So at this point, we have 54 reasons not to do this. Castilian war exhaustion is one of them. Okay, so demands exceed war score is 16 reasons, and obviously we're not going to look to get all of this, but it would be nice. But for the moment, the question is, and yes, this is indeed great. We're taking so many loans. For the moment, this is reasonably fine. So if we were to back off on all of this gold, this is 12 reasons. Okay. Relative strength of alliance is 12. Length of war is 6. So we have 11 reasons to not accept this as it sits right now. Should we go invade New Granada? Yes. The answer is yes. If we're going to do that, I'm going to move these guys to be more centrally located. Can we separate peace out like Portugal at this point? No, 37 reasons to not do that. Okay. So that is understood. We're going to go invade New Granada here. We're no longer considered a great power. That's understood. Do we want to take any of New Granadan territory down here? Maybe. But let's just head in here for now, and we'll see how this goes. I'd like to actually move here. I want to keep these guys very close. Hostile sieges in Mosquito. Okay, so they've landed a few troops here. Let's move our mercs down. Our mercs can likely take care of this. Okay, so we lose 2 war exhaustion there. That's nice. They've got more coming in here. Okay, I'm going to finish this, and then we're going to head back this way. I'm going to take the mercs down this direction for right now. And we're going to move these guys up to group up. Okay, so we're still getting war score in here. They're down to medium war enthusiasm now. They have 3 reasons to not accept this peace deal. So that's very good. Okay, so 12.7k here. Let's group up in Ulva. And the question is, how long will it take us to get there? I'm going to move up into Mosquito right now, and I want these guys to start heading up. They can't move beyond this fort. So that's fine. We're going to head in here. There we go. And let's just stop in Honduras for the moment. Okay. So we're going to have these guys head over to Chortley. Wow, they already got a wall breach. Okay. And what is this tech that we can grab? This is dip tech? Okay, not too big of a deal, but we may as well grab it. Okay, so Honduras is back under our control. They're still at negative percentage over here, so that's noted. Two reasons to not accept this. Okay, we're going to leave these guys here for the time being. And we're just heading over this way. Yeah, they've occupied down here. That's understood. Okay, we're heading in. Cool. So that looks great. We win this battle easily. That's 0.86 war score, which isn't a lot of war score. But at this point, they would accept this. They have 5 reasons to accept it, too. I don't want to take territory down here, I don't think, yet. But we can take 214 gold, get war reps, and that'll be fine. We send this demand, that's a war victory. I like it. So, we need to get rid of these mercs. That is mission number 1 here. So, these guys. There we go. And then we're going to park these up here. We want to immediately mothball these forts again. But they did serve us well there. No doubt about it. So we're going to mothball the forts. And now, of course, we're going to need to core down over here. But no problem. Is this being colonized? No. These are full-blown colonies. Okay, wonderful. So that's all good. We can seize land, and we should definitely do that to help boost up our crownland. But that's fine for now. We are currently positive financially, and that's really good. So we can see we're paying 9.19 in interest. I'm going to repay 2 of these loans, and we're making 14 gold per month. That's not bad. We're going to be able to repay those loans fairly quickly. So that sounds good. Now, we could convert to Christianity. I don't think I want to. I think this is fine. We're going to definitely work on doing some conversion here, and we need to make a few states. There we go. And now we just need to make these cores. All but one. That's not bad. Immediate zealots. Okay, where are those? Those are in our vassal? Okay, I'm not too worried about it. So that sounds good. So at this point, we are not a great power, and that's understood. Apparently, because we need to embrace an institution. Yeah, that would be true. So what is the institution status at this point? Okay, so it's going to be a little bit before printing press starts spreading to us. That was expected. That's not surprising at all. Let's get these guys drilling. New Granada is no longer a valid rival for us. Cool. And the question is, how much debt do we currently have? 3,000 ducats. Okay. We're making 20 per month, so that's really not too bad. That's going to get up even higher as we pay off these debts. So that sounds good. I don't want to take any corruption here, I don't think. I think we're just going to pay this off as it is. And this core is going to be doable next month. England rivaled us. Well, that's rude. Keep in mind, a lot of this money that we're getting here, 6.51, is from war reparations, but we would still be positive even without the war reparations. So that is great. I do want to crank down our fleet maintenance. I don't want to be paying for that. And we're still running war taxes. I'm going to turn those off, actually, because I'd like to get up to Miltech 12. What is England's Miltech right now? 12. Okay. So that's good to know. I'm going to get ourselves 3 caravels here, again, and that'll be fine. England claimed one of our territories. What are you doing, England? I'm going to try to improve relations with them. They're probably still going to attack us. But for now, this is fine. So we're at 96 prestige still. And we're working on reinforcing this. Now, I still do want to boost up our number of troops a bit. We can have up to 40 at this point. So our current combat width is 27. We're at our correct combat width. So we need to recruit cannon. But before we can do that, we need manpower. So 4,650 men will take a little bit. The question is England going to immediately declare on us? Hopefully not. We can sell titles, and that would get us 882 gold. I think that would be a bad idea right now. Yeah, I definitely think that would be a bad idea. So we could get an idea. I don't think we should do this. I think we should go for a Miltech here instead. Getting that military tactics will make defending ourselves against England much easier. Yeah, they had a spy network going against us. England is probably going to declare on us very soon here. That's okay. We can probably defend ourselves from them as well. For now, though, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we'll see if England wants to attack us. Hopefully they don't, because, yikes, I would very much prefer if we were left alone for a little bit here. We'll see. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Xenocyte, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, The Lounge STL, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.